Zion Williamson is a young NBA superstar and a basketball juggernaut. This well-loved young player is from the U.S. and currently plays for the New Orleans Pelicans. Williamson was a highly touted basketball prospect even as a high schooler, where he was a consensus 5-star recruit and the second-ranked player in the class of 2018. He attended Spartanburg Day School, where he led the Griffins to 3 straight South Carolina Independent School Association championships, averaging 36.4 points, 11.4 rebounds, and 3.5 assists per game in his senior season. After his high school graduation, Williamson committed to Duke University, one of the most prestigious college basketball programs in the country. During his freshman year at Duke, Williamson was the star of the team, averaging 22.6 points, 8.9 rebounds, 2.1 steals, and 1.8 blocks per game. He was also named the ACC Player of the Year, ACC Rookie of the Year, and consensus first-team All-American. Despite suffering a minor injury that caused him to miss several games, Williamson was widely considered to be the best player in college basketball and was expected to be the top pick in the 2019 NBA Draft. In the 2019 NBA Draft, Williamson was indeed selected first overall by the New Orleans Pelicans. He made his NBA debut on October 22, 2019, and quickly established himself as one of the most exciting young players in the league. Williamson's unique combination of size, strength, and athleticism made him a dominant force in the paint, and he quickly became known for his thunderous dunks and highlight reel plays.
The New Orleans Pelicans select Zion Williamson from Duke University.
Despite being limited to just 24 games in his rookie season due to injuries and the COVID-19 pandemic, Williamson still managed to average an impressive 22.5 points, 6.3 rebounds, and 2.1 assists per game. He also became the first rookie in NBA history to shoot 58% or better from the field, while averaging 20 points per game. In recognition for his outstanding play, Williamson was named the NBA All-Rookie First Team. In the 2020-2021 NBA season, Williamson continued to impress, averaging 27 points, 7.2 rebounds, and 3.7 assists per game. He also set a new career high with 39 points in a game against the Brooklyn Nets on April 20th, 2021. While the Pelicans failed to make the playoffs, Williamson's continued growth and development have fans and analysts excited about his potential as one of the league's best players for years to come. Off the court, Williamson has also become a prominent figure in the world of sneakers and fashion. In July 2019, he signed a 7-year, $75 million deal with Jordan Brand, making him one of the highest-paid players in sneaker history. Williamson has also been known to make fashion statements with his unique and bold clothing choices, often incorporating bright colors and bold patterns into his outfits. Overall, Zion Williamson's combination of incredible talent, physical prowess, and marketability have made him one of the most exciting and promising young players in the NBA today. With several years of potential stardom ahead of him, basketball fans will undoubtedly continue to follow his career with great interest. It's worth taking a look back at some of the wackiest moments and stats of his first 100 games. First and foremost, Williamson's scoring ability has been nothing short of remarkable. In his first 99 games, he averaged 24.7 points per game, which ranks 6th all-time among players through their first 100 games. He also scored 30 or more points 19 times, tied with Shaquille O'Neal for the 4th most by a player through their first 100 games. But Williamson's scoring isn't just impressive because of his raw numbers. He's also done it in an incredibly efficient fashion. He has shot 61.6% from the field in his first 99 games, which ranks 1st all-time among players through their first 100 games. In fact, Williamson is the only player in NBA history to average over 24 points per game while shooting over 60% from the field through their first 100 games. One of the most impressive aspects of Williamson's game is his ability to get to the free throw line. He has attempted 10 or more free throws in 34 of his first 99 games, which is tied with James Harden for the most by a player through their first 100 games. Williamson's combination of size, strength, and quickness make him a nightmare for defenders to try and stop without fouling. Despite his scoring prowess, Williamson's first 100 games haven't been without their wacky moments. In a game against the Miami Heat in March of 2021, Williamson had a bizarre sequence where he missed a dunk, recovered the ball, and then threw it off the backboard to himself for a two-handed slam. It was a play that left fans and commentators alike scratching their heads, but it also showcased Williamson's incredible athleticism and creativity.
Two missed free throws after the mistake. Now Zion leaping, grabbing, and slamming. What ferocious ferocious athleticism from Zion.
Another moment that stands out for Williamson's first 100 games came in a game against the Houston Rockets in February of 2020. In that game, Williamson scored 28 points in just 23 minutes of action, including 17 straight points in the fourth quarter. It was a dominant performance that showed just how unstoppable Williamson can be when he gets hot. Of course, Williamson's first 100 games haven't been without their share of injury troubles either. He missed the first 44 games of his rookie season with a knee injury, and he's also missed games due to a broken finger and a foot injury. But despite those setbacks, Williamson has shown time and time again that he has the potential to be one of the most dominant players in the NBA for years to come. If Williamson can stay healthy, the Pelicans have the potential to be a truly scary team in the Western Conference. Williamson's impact on the Pelicans' offense is undeniable, but the Pelicans' success this season may hinge on Williamson's ability to improve on the defensive end of the court. Opponents have already started to target Williamson on defense, looking to exploit his lack of lateral quickness and his struggles to defend in space.
This guy can be harmful to NBA players' health because Crowder is still down.
As a result, the Pelicans have been forced to hide Williamson on defense at times, which has limited his impact on that end of the court. If Williamson can become a more consistent defender, the Pelicans will become a much more well-rounded team. With a talented supporting cast that includes Brandon Ingram, Jonas Valanciunas, and Josh Hart, the Pelicans have the potential to be one of the NBA's most dangerous offensive teams. If Williamson can also become a force on the defensive end of the court, the Pelicans will be a team that no one wants to face in the playoffs. Fans of the New Orleans Pelicans have quickly embraced Williamson as one of their own. His infectious smile and engaging personality have made him a fan favorite, and his dominant performances on the court have only increased his popularity.
Ingram on the attack with one to shoot. Ingram can't finish. Flying in for the rebound is Zion Williamson.
Williamson's teammates have also had high praise for the young star. Pelicans point guard Lonzo Ball, who has played with Williamson since the beginning of the 2019-2020 season, recently spoke about his teammates' work ethic and his desire to win. He's always trying to get better, Ball said. He's always in the gym, always working on his game. He wants to win, and that's contagious for the rest of us. Even players from the other teams have taken notice of Williamson's talents. Brooklyn Nets superstar Kevin Durant recently spoke about Williamson during an appearance on the $1 Million Worth of Game podcast. He called Williamson a freak of nature. He commented on the effortless way Williamson moves, and that is ridiculous for a man of that size.
He's got a lot of juices flowing. There's a ton of energy in the building. About settling down and just getting into the game.
Williamson leans in, couldn't finish, snatches, and scores.
Williamson has already earned the respect of players and fans alike. As he continues to develop and refine his game, there's no telling how high he can soar. We'll catch you courtside or in the next video, folks.